Hello, hello. Welcome to the daily 1 hour and a bit, more like an hour and a half. Anyway, political tarot live stream here on the Black and Orange channel. I am known as Autumn around here, and I have a co-host, Boo Boo San Kitty. Last time I saw him, he was still in the basement. He's got this basement thing going on, which I'm trying to, hey, come on, it's fun upstairs. Come on, sweetie. And he's just like, yeah, okay. He put his head back down. So, oh, there he is. There's my co-host. Oh, sweet nuts. You should come up here. Yes, you should come up here. Yes. I'll move all this stuff out of the way. There we go. Hello, dear heart. How are you? My co-host is here. A little confused because there's a great big plant sitting here, but hello, everybody. Oh, the kitten. Hey, don't eat that. Anyway, hello, everybody. Don't eat that. Don't eat that. Hey. All right, I'm gonna have to move the plant again. Dude, how's it going? Okay, if I turn it like that'll help. Okay. Hello, everybody. All right. You always have good questions, but we've had some good ones recently that I didn't get to. So, hi. How's it going? Okay, he's just going to go back and forth. Anyway, hello. All right, hi. Did I Sorry. All right, everybody. If you're watching this on replay, you don't have to listen to this craziness. You can after I get done here. It takes me a few minutes, but I type in all the questions covered today, and then they're timestamped, so you can just click on the timestamping and go right to what you're interested in. It being more accurate, because I go in and I listen and I make the timestamping down to the second as accurate as I can. But that clarification is delayed on Wednesdays. So you'll get the questions and you'll get a general idea of where they are, but they won't be as accurate as I want them to be until this evening. So there's that. Trying to think what else. 10% of all income that comes into the channel goes to feedingamerica.org, which supplies food to food banks across the country. We have the best moderators on the internet, and everyone here is really friendly. So the way to communicate with me is to put whatever you're asking me or saying to me, put it in all caps in the chat. Other than that, please type normally. Hello. How are you? So he's just going to walk back and forth, apparently. So let me see. Yeah, that's the upshot. So anyway, got a blank page here. So I'm going to scroll up and I'm going to look for anything in all caps. 20, 11, 18. It's Wednesday, which is why things are delayed a little bit. Okay, so let me scroll up. And sometimes YouTube, in its infinite wisdom, decides that it's going to suddenly dump a bunch of comments and hi. It's going to dump a bunch of comments, which unfortunately cuts off some of the earlier stuff. So if I've missed your question, since we're kind of first come, first serve around here, just put your question in again, but put a YT right at the beginning. Then I'll know that YouTube cut you off. So I am sorry about that. I don't control that part. Okay, so going up. Gene, I believe Dumpster is in a narcissistic rage and he's punishing everyone he feels betrayed him. Autumn, thoughts on his mental health and fitness for office right now? Really? I think that he should be removed from office immediately. and so did Pence, and Stephen Miller, and Bill Barr, and I think they're all monsters. And fitness for office, they were never fit for office. Now, how bad is he going to get? Let's read on Trump's narcissistic rage. We'll read on that. But asking me, what do I think about his mental health and fitness for office? Trump's narcissistic rage. That is a lot of S's. Let's see. Okay. Punishing. Oh, one thing I wanted to cover today. Punishing everyone. Okay. One thing I wanted to read on, I was watching David Johnson, who is fantastic, and a lot of you know who he is. He has a great channel, and he's just fantastic, and seems like an absolute sweetheart. But he was saying that he's getting, and the people around him. No, he was the thing. This specifically about Lindsey was that he's getting that that Trump has something on him. Okay, so because really it's why did Lindsey phone Georgia's Secretary of State? Because he has nothing to do with it. Why would he be taking that risk? Why would he be putting himself out there? I mean, especially considering he went on the he did all this, right? And then he went on the floor of the Senate, and he walked onto the floor, walked up to Kamala Harris, and it did a fist bump to her to congratulate her, and then went to his seat. Opportunistic man of no moral compass. Yeah, but why? Because David Johnson was saying he's wondering if does Trump have something on Lindsey? I mean, we couldn't possibly guess what that is, but why can't people just be themselves? Why can't we live in a society where people can love whomever they want to love in whatever way they want to, as long as it's consenting adults? The world needs more love, not less. Just my opinion. So I do want to ask about that, why he did that. Okay. Kyle, hey, are we going to remain a deeply divided, polarized nation for decades to come? No, I think it's going to get better, not immensely, but we're moving into this massive Aquarian energy, which is all about equality and everybody being treated equally. And yeah, we're swinging every 40 years or so in our society. The pendulum swings from kind of a me mental idea to a we, and it goes too far this way, and then it swings all the way, and it goes too far that way, and then it swings its way back. There's a great book called Pendulum. Cannot remember the author, but he wrote a book about that, going through society over the last, well, more than at least a century, but more than that, and how it, no, more than a century, and it's how that swings back and forth. That plus the fact that we're going through a Pluto return right now, which is fixed emotions and people being very dogmatic, very intense in their convictions, in their fixed emotions. So as Pluto's coming up and it hits the country's Pluto, it will eventually move off. So, but it's going to take a few years because Pluto takes 248 years to go around the sun. It's going to be a while. Are you back? Are you back? Hi. I'm getting questions. You want my lap? Do you want to sit on my lap? Or do you want to sit on the notebook? Oops, careful. There you go. All right. There's a kitten. Oops, can't even see me. But it's all about him anyway. Oh, you're precious. Okay. You're precious. Look at this. Look at that sweet face. Aww. Okay, let's look for some more questions. Anything in all caps? Am I still muted? Oh no, don't tell me I've been muted this whole time. Please tell me you can hear me. One dominant question, Autumn. Will the fear scarcity mindset be I don't know what marginalized is. I'm sorry. I don't understand. Okay, I'm scrolling down to the bottom. We can hear me. Okay. Whew. Scared me for a minute. All right. Lena, will Trump lose his efforts to overturn the election results in Wisconsin? Okay. Hello, dear heart. Oh, the kitten. Okay, he's done. Will Trump overturn election results in Wisconsin? All right, I'm asking. It's on the list. Susan's asking, will the military be able to stop Trump from pulling out of the Middle East? Okay, let's ask. Okay, will the military stop Trump pulling out troops? Out troops. Okay. I've got that down, and anything in all caps. KD, why can't we let people walk their own paths, not ours? Range Rover, why does Biden keep saying that the country has to heal and that constant investigations of Trump aren't good? Please tell me that New York will prosecute the crime family. Okay, let's definitely read on this. Part of what's happening is he has said he wants to heal the nation, but he said he will leave that kind of thing to his attorney general and not be involved. And I think it was Jimmy Kimmel who suggested that the new head of the DOJ should be John Wick. But we should definitely look on that. Okay, Biden. Let's read on. Biden says, no, it's not really none, but no question mark, investigations, question mark. Will the DOJ head. You gotta forgive me, I'm a little bit discombobulated. What is Bill Barr's title? Why has it just escaped me? I've been reading on this man for for a year, 2 years. And okay, will head of the DOJ go after Trump administration crimes? This is actually kind of multiple readings. And will New York go after Trump and family? Okay. All right, so that's kind of 5, 6, and 7. Okay. Susan, I'm really very anti-violence, but it's kind of a very anti-violence channel, so I'm just gonna let that sit. Um, hmm. Okay, Range Rover, Autumn. Why does Biden keep saying the country? Okay, so I've got that. Okay, I still got it. Still got it. Diva, Trump just paid for a recount in Democratic counties in Wisconsin. His supporters paid for a recount, 8 million or something. Uh, Make a note, paid for a recount. How can somebody who is so rich, in theory, take advantage of other people? You're born with millions. You're a millionaire by the time you're like 3, and you still grift. Why? I don't get it. I don't get it. Okay. All right. So I got that. Wondering eyes. Hello. I wonder if Trump has something worse than we think on Lindsey, but don't know what that could be. Yeah, that's what I was going to read on. Okay. Rachel Fry, I do have the question. I do have it down. You don't need to worry. You don't need to worry. All right, YouTube just dumped a bunch of stuff. Okay, James, hey, will YouTube, okay, so this was cut off from earlier. All right. Will Mitch McConnell's wife be investigated, or is she one of the people that have sealed indictments against her? Oh, that I have not asked that. Elaine Chao. Are there sealed indictments against her? Against her, okay. All right, and let's see here. Hot chick. Rummy Rudy is asking the Titanic Trump to pay him $20,000 a day. Yes. Yes, he is. And Trump has said, we'll work something out later. And anybody who falls for that deserves what they get, which will be nothing. Okay. Okay, Ren Dav. Taliban has claimed victory in the U.S. Embassy is being bombed? What? If anybody has more information on that, I would appreciate it. That's scary. Sandy, will Trump escape before he is indicted? Okay, will Trump escape? Okay, before he's indicted. Okay. White Dragon, will Republicans be successful in stealing electoral votes in Wisconsin and Michigan? Okay. Will Republicans steal electoral votes in Wisconsin and Michigan? Question. Okay, got it. Cece, hey, why did the House Democrats submit a request to withdraw the South Carolina lawsuit seeking Mueller Report evidence? So they're waiting for new members in January. Is that correct? Okay. Let me break this down. Why did House Democrats submitted a request to withdraw? I think is it Supreme Court? It's not, you put SC, I'm guessing that's Supreme Court, not South Carolina. Seeking Mueller Report evidence. Said they're waiting for new members in January. Actually, I think in general, I think going to the source, waiting, um, are they waiting for a revival of waiting to revive the Mueller report? Okay, I think that's the key of it. Wondering Eyes, did Trump try to start a war and Esper said no? Okay. Did Trump try to start a war and Esper said no? Okay, so got that. Esper said no. Okay, got that. Yeah, Jess, sorry, Biden can't be seen going after Trump. Yep. Uncover the news. Hello, Kristen. Oh, it's a Trump tweet. 3 hours ago, they wouldn't let Republican poll watchers into the counting rooms. Unconstitutional. Bullpucky. Bullpucky. It's not true. AG. DOJ AG. Attorney General. Okay. Because my brain kept saying DA, and I knew that wasn't right. So thank you for that. I appreciate it. Thank you, Nancy. Attorney General. Thank you, Twana. Good, you can hear me. Attorney General. Okay. Attorney General. Thank you, Sandy. Thank you, Katie. Michelle Mark. Will Trump and his family ever pay the price for his illegal actions? Well, I've got a whole bunch of questions related to that. So let me see what I can get through here, Michelle. Thank you guys for helping me out. Attorney General. Thank you, Michelle. Okay, JM got cut off. Will climate change be fixed under the Biden administration? It'll help. I've read on this. There will be progress. But fixed? No, it's going to take massive overhauls over the next 20 years or more to actually fix it. But will we make major progress? Yes. Yeah, there's going to be retraining. There's going to be pushing alternative fuel sources. There's going to be all kinds of stuff. I've read on that one, JM. So yeah, that is coming. And it goes along with the whole rise of the Aquarian energy that's coming too, because it's all about technology. Aquarius rules humanitarianism and technology, and bolts. It's ruled by Uranus, which is all about bolts out of the blue, inspiration, sudden ideas, sudden progress, or sudden downfall, depending if it's badly or well aspected. But so we're going to make progress, but it's not going to be fixed, I'm afraid. So let's see here. All right, let me see. Well, Sandy's asking, will Trump escape before he's indicted in New York? I thought I wrote that down. Will Trump escape before he's indicted? Okay, I've got that. It's number 9. Sandra, do you think Glenn Kirshner would make a good Solicitor General? Let's have a look at him. All right. What's going on? What's going to happen to him? Kirshner. All right, so I've got that down. I've got 13 questions, which I'm not even sure I can get through because I've got a hard. It's Wednesday. I have a standing place I need to be at 2:00. So just things are just delayed on Wednesdays, but I'm still here. Okay, got that. Thank you, Jason. I appreciate that. Thank you. That's very kind of you. Thank you. Okay, and All right, so Mary Jo. Okay, then this, I don't even know if I can get through all of these, but I'll stop there. Are illness, deaths, illness, deaths being counted accurately? Okay. All right. Accurately. Done. All right. All right. All right. All right. Now, let me move that a little bit there, and I can put this here, and I can get ye old card holder, and I can scroll down, and I can get out the cards. Mary Jo, bless you, Autumn, for helping me stay quasi-sane. If you're staying sane, you're doing better than I am. But I'll just use this. Just use what has become my regular deck. All right. So we are starting at 27 with Trump's narcissistic rage and him punishing everyone. Hi, are you back? You doing okay? Let me turn this a little.
Peg, you are just a sweetheart. You are just a sweetheart. Yes, you are. Look at that sweet face. Look at that sweet face.
All right, Trump's narcissistic rage. Sorry, he's so funny. He's so funny. Okay. All right. How far is Trump's narcissistic rage going to? Oh. YouTube. Will Glenn Kirshner be the next Solicitor General? Oh, I can. Solicitor General. It's on the list. Okay, so that was a YT. Hello, dear. Next. Hello. All right. All right. I've got that down. And the card I got at the bottom for Trump's narcissistic rage is the card for the election.
You're so sweet.
All right. So I'll put that back in the deck. Trump's narcissistic rage, taking it out on everybody. How bad is it going to get? He's like an energetic wall. He's like an energetic, warm, fuzzy blanket. Oh, he's trying to make as much money as he can. How much money can I make? Very good. Yes, you are. Yeah, the merchant. Yeah, right. How many bankruptcies has he had?
How you doing?
Oh, he went from merchant to emperor, and the mythology of he doesn't actually do anything, and he's lost. So he's trying to send out, lawyers, but he's getting pushback from people fighting for democracy, Democrats. these are both knight cards, and the swords is anything to do with law enforcement, including lawyers. Oh, Katie. So he's trying to send this out, but it's being blocked, and it's going to be blocked by Democrats who are trying to keep the republic safe. So, all right, I think, yeah, my chat did just freeze up. So I just missed a whole bunch of stuff. Sorry about that. I just got it just loaded a bunch of stuff, but it frozen for a while. So so that's what's going on with Trump. Is he going to a lot of what he's doing is already being stopped. So are people stepping forward to just put something just like a foot in his way to stop him from, or is he going to do the crazy? He's an idiot. Yeah. Oh, that was the other thing Jimmy Kimmel said about Trump. I don't know if you saw it. It's a kind of a crude joke, but I'll share it anyway. He's talking about how basically Trump's hair's gone white. He basically stopped. I don't die, honey. It's just a rinse. He stopped putting the rinse in his hair, and Kimmel was saying, no, his hair's gone white. Now the carpet matches the supremacy. He's just trying to make money. Oh, and that's not going to go so well, because ways he's making money now, it's going to backfire in a big way, and then the smoke clears once he's gone, and we can start rebuilding. And it's the mess. This tower isn't. It's for him. It's not for us. The center kind of 5 card reading. It's the center card that's the most important, and this is a card of hope and the air clearing. So you notice all the smoke and everything here. Well, the air clears, and then we have Democrats working together, starting out trying to take care of children, taking care of children, feeding them, not putting them in cages, helping American children with meals, like we're supposed to. And then a communication of this kind of new hopefulness. So, yeah, actually what he's doing now is going to come back and bite him. But the card just sitting here on the deck. I've got Democrats celebrating. Just a matter of time. All right, so I think we're going to be okay. I think there are some people, and it feels like there are some people who they're not actively, they're not like getting in his face and saying no. They're just dragging their feet. It's like across the government and around Trump, people have started becoming very passive aggressive. Oh, yeah, that's really important. Let me get right on that. Is it lunchtime? Yeah, I think it's lunchtime. That kind of thing. Dave. Please, no. Please, not on my channel. Nobody needs that mental image, and that's no. 35. All right. Why did Lindsey phone Why did Lindsey? Oh, Lindsey's panicked. Why is Lindsey panicked? Yeah, the chat's being weird. It like gives me some and then it freezes. And then it dumps a bunch and it freezes. Weird. All right, so why did Lindsey call Georgia? Well, he knows things are changing. Duh. Lindsey, why did he call Georgia? You just won re-election. You don't have to worry about some lame duck, lame-o president. What is that? What is that? That's not literal. That's a... Oh, he's scared of something. Lindsey, speak your truth. Lindsey, speak your truth. Never been married. There's nothing wrong with having never been married. There's nothing wrong with being straight, bi, gay, queer, asexual. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But I guess it matters in the kind of republicanism that he, he's afraid people wouldn't vote for him. This is the lover's card. This is the quiet as a tomb, but in the background you've got a lover's card. Right in the center is the money that for like fundraising for re-election, or the money that they need. I mean, as soon as anybody gets into office, the first it begins a grind of raising money for the next election because it's so expensive. And he's afraid that he needs a lot of money for re-election because the next fight's going to be just as bad, even though it's several years in the future. Or there might be some money shenanigans. But the first thing that hit me was his secrets coming out, because this is here is kind of setting the tone. This here is setting the tone. Money weakened a Republican position because of his life being seen as bad. But also, let me look at the financial side of this. You what, gay? Who cares? So what? Exactly. I'm so sorry if I'm missing a lot of what you're saying in the chat. I keep getting like, here's some, and then suddenly it's a different set. And then it just sits there for a long time. And then it's a different set. YouTube's being very weird today. Sorry. Is it money? $39, $30. Is it just fun? Is it just fundraising for his re-election in 6 years or whenever it is, or is it like funny money business, potentially illegal funny money business? Lindsey, Lindsay, have you done something with the finances that's hinky that could get you in some big trouble? Lindsay. Yeah, he feels weak, like physically exhausted or ill. I'm not saying he has the illness, just ill and weak and exhausted, and he's trying to put on a front that he's sitting pretty, the fortunate one. But Super Queen Bee for Lindsay. Perhaps it's a relationship gone bad involving money. I keep shuffling. It keeps showing up. And it's in the center of a 5-card spread. What did you do, Lindsay? What did you do? This is his opponent, who raised so much money and came so close to bringing him down. And actually could have gone more into the muck than he did. But Lindsay's he's scared. And that isn't Trump. He's afraid that's what's going to happen to him. He ran out of money. Or he's low on money. All right, so is this relationship blackmail? Or is this Trump holding something over your head? Oh dear, are you back? Are you back, good boy? Is this a relationship blackmail, or is this Trump holding something over his head, or that would be a blackmail card. Well, one of the blackmail cards. Let's see here. Whoops. I'm getting he made some kind of agreement. He made some kind of agreement with somebody to get him through this election, so that he's in a better position. He's in a position where he looks like he's okay. But he did a deal with the devil. To get some hope, he made a deal, but the fear that that's going to come back and haunt him to get through the rancor of the election. He made a deal with the devil. So who's the devil? Besides Stephen Miller. Who's the devil you made a deal with, Lindsay? Who's the devil you made a deal with? Yes, dear. Okay. All right. Come sit on that. You're gonna come sit on my lap, dear. Come on. There we go. There you go, sweetheart.
No.
Whoops, get my hair out of your face.
No, you are, sweetheart. Yes, you are. Oh, purry kitty.
Who's the devil you made a deal with? Entertainment only YouTube. I'm just reading cards. Who am I? I'm just reading cards. That's it. Not doing anything else. What do I know? I don't know anything. Just reading cards. Entertainment. Just for the heck of it. For the halibut. Just for the halibut. Okay? That's all this is. The center card is the card of secrets. This is not higher wisdom. This is secrets. It's right next, and this is the key card here. That's the card of the thief. There is, I'm not saying it's an outright theft. I mean, he didn't like go knock over a bank. But this is like campaign finance violations. This is he was being beaten up. He got help so that he could clear the field so he could win. But it left him, the only way he could do it was making some kind of secret agreement. Whoops, there you go. Some kind of secret agreement, a theft, which got him a lot of money. And when oh dear.
No, sweetheart. You are the sweetheart.
Sorry, I need this good energy. Biden gets in. What is one of the main things Biden's going to do? He's going to put all of those inspector generals back in, or are the inspector generals? Is that what they're called? That all those people that Trump fired for oversight for looking for illegal stuff. And if the Republicans lose the Senate, bingo. Dave, still no PG Lindsey jokes. I love you guys. Oh, Cece, that's a question. Did Lindsey? I don't know about compromising national security. Well, yes, in the sense of opening himself up for blackmail. Security. Is it inspector generals? Is that who are the people who look into investigate corruption? Yeah. He's afraid. Oh my gosh, I just was like, oh, so are you mainly, if you're not really, it's not really necessarily Trump, you're afraid of you're afraid of investigations and losing what protection you'd get with a Republican majority. And as soon as I said that, my stomach just tightened to a knot. Sorry, I can't see your chat. I'd love to see it. You guys have been saying great stuff. These people, whatever they are, the inspector generals or what, I'm sorry, I just don't remember what they're called exactly, but they're the people, they're like dotted throughout the government in different areas, and they investigate in those areas of the government for illegal actions. He's opened, yeah, I think he has opened himself up for blackmail, but I think he was already open to that, but heartbreak in the middle. But the swords, I was looking for something to do with swords for, is it something illegal? And this is the card of no thanks, not interested, insult to injury, heartbreak, you're trying to make a deal, trying to, come up with something, and then it just being humiliating, but this is major change, and this feels like it's related. Let me see if I can get anything else. The chat hasn't changed in I don't know how long. And I'm afraid if I refresh my page, you might lose me. So I'm just going to keep going. Oh, here we go. Ethics Committee. That could be it. Maryland Ethics Committee. Linda, he cheated and Trump knows it. He got that on Graham. World know he's cheated. Involves money, sexual exploits. Ethics Committee. Inspectors General, you're correct. Thank you, Ewat. I appreciate that. Deb, is Dum Dum the Antichrist? No, you really are giving him way too much credit. The man can barely tie his shoes. Seriously. Inspectors General. That's kind of what I'm getting. All right, so this last few cards on this. That's my card of evidence. Witnesses and evidence. We're starting out with the card of corruption. Big time capital letters corruption that left him sitting pretty. Entertainment only YouTube. That's a prosecutor or inspector general or someone who would call him on it. Government. Passing judgment. My opinion, what do I know? I know nothing. It's entertainment. I think Lindsey's dirty. And he's panicked. That's what I get. Am I right? Who knows? Probably not. I'm not 100% correct. So, okay. All right, so we're gone up to. All right, because some things were cut off. All right, so we're at 5530. Are there sealed indictments against Elaine Chao? Are there sealed indictments against Elaine Chao? She's got one foot on a boat right now. There's a hint of anything and she's going to be gone. Are there sealed indictments against Elaine Chao? The card of witnesses and evidence. That's a card for the reading. So we're in the right area. Let's see if that means yes. When Trump goes down, the sword of truth will be pulled out of his back and used further. What are those expressions? Because I'm getting mixed sayings in my head. It's not bent. What came to my mind is it's mixed up. It's not the right expression, but bent is a $3 bill. Not bent. It's my brain gave me a combination of bent is a whatever the rest of that is, and then fake is a $3 bill, but bent. That's what I got. Is she going to end up in court? Maybe end up in prison? I've never gotten Elaine Chao going to prison. I've seen her leaving the country. Elaine Chao. Thief card. So, yeah, I agree, Linda. We cannot rely on the honor system any longer. Stronger laws are going to have to be put into place. Yep. So, is she going to face justice? Or is she going to take her family's bazillions and go elsewhere? Elaine Chao, you're going to face court. Going to end up in court. Going to end up in jail or prison. Oh, she's anywhere. It's only because she chooses. She has chosen to hold still. That's not court. That's not court. That's not prison. And the amount of money that she could use to mess with the system, it wouldn't even faze her. It doesn't matter how much they have on her. I've got nothing here. I've got nothing here about justice. So what's going to happen to Elaine Chao? I've read on her a lot recently. Pink, thank you. Phony is a $3 bill. Well, she's out with the rise of the Democratic power. Oh, investigators. showing no respect. How dare they? Seriously, people who... I'm American. You know, I was raised with capitalism. I was raised that capitalism is a good system. Now, we know that that's not entirely true. You need enlightened capitalism. You need controlled capitalism, but that's what I grew up with. But they've done psychological studies, and people with stupid amounts of money and people who even are given advantages up front, they literally lose empathy the more they have. And she's just... Who do you think you're talking to? Hey, Chad. This is investigators asking. But this is a great big show of force. And all right, so why are you here, Chad? What are you telling us? What kind of suspension are you talking about? Chime, she'll be banished to a life of wealth and privilege. Yeah. Cat Shepherd, yeah, she'll make a deal, give a whole bunch of money to charities, and the Dems will let it slide. What's up, Chad? What's going on? What's suspended? For those of you who are new around here, Chad is the what we call the hanged man. Clotho named him Hanging Chad, but we just call him Chad now. Well, he worked for Trump, but Trump's an idiot, which you know. Oh, look, leaving the country before the institutions can get you. Why would you stay? There's to pittance. Yep, same as always. 103. Okay, will Trump overturn election results in Wisconsin? Didn't Ali Velshi was filling in for Rachel Maddow last night? Wasn't that right? And he was talking about, something along these lines, and it was very stressful. So I'm not surprised that this question would come up. So, will Trump manage to overturn election results in Wisconsin? I'm not only getting a big fat goose egg, I am getting a great big raspberry. But they love me. Get the message, Trump. There weren't enough votes for you. Get the message. The Republicans didn't get enough votes. You didn't get enough votes. So you want to take action. And so you send the lawyers in because you think you're going to fight this action. But in reality, it's not one action. It's all of these people who voted. It's a whole bunch. It's millions. No, hundreds of thousands. How many voters are in Wisconsin? I mean, I lived in Wisconsin. I should have some ballpark idea. Actually, I've lived there twice. I should have some ballpark idea, but I don't. It feels like it's just 3 cards. Wisconsin. Celebrating Democrats. Send in Giuliani. Strength of the system. this is a card for the reading. It's just, no. Face reality. Face reality, Trump. Right beneath that, I've got a temperance card. And even if he could knock down some, there's still plenty. But he's trying to, he's telling me a story, but he's trying to gin up interest in people to help him and of course be belligerent and not have to admit he was wrong. But it's over. His thing is weak and he lost. And now, rise of the Democrats who are going to look at his corruption. That's what I get. All right, 107. Will the military stop Trump from pulling out troops? Okay. Will the military stop Trump from pulling out troops? Military stop Trump from pulling out troops. Yeah, Pentagon does not feel like a Trump-friendly place right now. Yeah. Losers and suckers. That's a card of peace. You're not going to mess stuff up just because you're in a fit of pique. Yeah, I mean, I want the wars to end just as much as you do. But you have to do it in a smart way. You don't just suddenly do that because you're a jerk and you just decide. There has to be something behind it. Yeah, they're going to make judgments based on the truth, not the. This is fruits of labor. This is a thief card. This is fruits of labor. And even though Democrats are, this is a card of disappointment, but it's also Democrats there's some disappointment. But you don't need to be disappointed because, I mean, Trump has, Trump was elected president, and we know all the things that were done that shouldn't have been done as to why he became president, and that the ways in which he stole the election in a sense. But I don't know that that's ever going to be fully proven in the sense of everything overturned. That's just what I get. I'm sorry. I wish I had better news, but I don't get everything's going to be overturned. But it's kind of and he's certainly been a grifter, but we're not, the military, they're going to use good judgment. They know he's an idiot. They don't view him as completely legitimate for some reason. So, and we shouldn't, they're not all going to suddenly, traditionally the military has been more right-wing. So don't expect them to all suddenly be peace and love. But yeah, there are going to be a lot of people dragging their feet if he tries to do anything stupid. That's what I'm getting. Okay, 110. All right, what's going to go on with these investigations? Biden is saying no to investigations, that we need to move on from that. Does he mean that? Or is it just, I'm going to stay out of it? Department of Justice, the AG can maybe even set up a special prosecutor. They can deal with that over there. Nothing to do with me. So, or does he actually mean sweeping stuff under the rug? Elections have consequences. Hi, you're back. How are you doing, Tiny? I need these cards, dear. Oh no, I really need the cards, but you're okay. Starting out in administration. He doesn't want to start it with a bunch of rancor. He wants to be seen as strong and fair. Fair enough. Oh, good jump. And Trump lost. It actually feels like New York is going to go after him. He's already going to be in a world of hurt in New York, but there was a lot of other corruption and whatnot. And Democrats coming to him and saying, oh, what about this and this and this and this? And he's not really... He's not really listening, but is he just going to hand it all off to... Let me pick these up. Is he just going to hand it all off to an aggressive AG? Or is it going to be just kind of a AG? I guess that's really the question. 113. Will Biden's AG be aggressive? Against the Trump administration and all of that. Is Biden's AG? Thank you, Divine. Thank you for getting rid of that walking embodiment of the 7 deadly sins as our president. Thank you. Biden's AG. Oh, all right. I just got the face full of pond scum again. Yuck. All right, that's third eye. That's looking. That's looking and getting right into the mess. Okay. Oh, ugh. It's everywhere. The corruption's everywhere. It's all over the place. Inspector generals are going to be really busy all over the government. And again, I'm sorry I can't see your chat. It's just not showing me anything. People actually love the country and actually took a vow to the Constitution and actually mean it. That's a card of being aggressive. Let's see what else we've got here. Evidence. Aggressive where there's evidence. Linda, crooked as a $3 bill. These are human level. This is going after individuals. Little bully Trump. People who've messed around with money that they shouldn't have. This is probably PPEP, maybe even PPE. all the corruption, and the next AG will be, that's in a sense one of, if not the most aggressive cards in the deck. I mean, look at that. And that's law enforcement. If there is evidence, they're going to be very aggressive where there is evidence in all these different areas, because they love the country. And so it doesn't matter that Biden is like, I don't want to hear about it. So, and if you, I've gone into this before, that if you look at the chart for Inauguration Day, noon in Washington, D.C., which is also the chart for the next, Biden's first term, that 4 years of the administration, it's all just, there's a clump of planets up here, and there's a clump of planets here, and they're square to each other, which is tension, which is like an overload of energy. And this clump is sitting in the 9th house of law, higher education, what have you. This clump is sitting in the 12th house of institutions and things that are hidden. That's the chart. There's almost nothing else in the chart but that. So, all right, can I squeeze in one more? Okay. 1/17/30. Will they revive the Mueller Report? Indictments, all the hidden, the sealed stuff, the things that were blacked out. Are they going to revive the Mueller Report? Are they going to revive the Mueller Report? I'm going to revive the Mueller Report. Oh, how fast can they get their hands on it? That's Pelosi or whoever's in charge. Mine. All of it now. All of it now. It's very clear. Energy is very clear. Emperor. Fool. Elections have consequences. Oh, look. Cards are on point. That's very, very strong. End all the background stuff now. That's very clear. Oh, look, and it's right behind it is the institutional power to back it up. Trump tried to play games. He got barred to play games, but not only did Democrats win the election, but the center is a card of happy Democrats. This is the things that were hidden from Democrats rising up out of the muck. Because those are lotus flowers, and lotus flowers grow in otherwise pretty icky water. I mean, they're a symbol because they are so beautiful, and they grow in really icky water. So this is rising up to go, aha, against Trump the man. And that is a good place to stop for today. So thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. Thumbs up and subscribing. It really does help. Yeah. But I'm so sorry I wasn't able to see your chat today. Not much of it, just off and on. But at least it worked at the beginning, so I could get most of your questions. But anyway, I am here every day. every day at noon and Central Time, Chicago time. Actually, you can't see it very well, but that says Chicago right there. And I'll be back tomorrow. All right, so hang in there. Yeah, Wednesdays things are a little delayed with getting everything in and sorted out as far as the time stamping goes. But then tomorrow I'll take care of that this evening, and then everything goes back to normal. All right. But thank you for being here. Hang in there. You're not alone. And there are good days ahead. There are. Are we going to party on Inauguration Day? I mean, I don't drink, but still, we'll party in our own way. Inauguration Day. Actually, I go on noon Central Time, so it'll be, well, I might come on later in the day. I might come on later in the day, that day. I've done that a couple of times where something big was happening around the time I'd be on, so I like put it off until the evening, but I don't know. It's going to be good. All right. Hang in there, everybody, and I'll see you tomorrow, okay?